So I wanted to share with you some exercises that I think are relevant and cogent for your life situation, and I wanted to also have an opportunity to have someone here live with me who will participate and give a indication, an example, and a demonstration of what happens when we use the process. Please note that when you're doing the imagery, don't do it while you're driving, because you've got to be asked to close your eyes except for the 1-minute life repair where you do the imagery with your eyes open. But generally you're asked in an ordinary circumstance for a certain situation in your life to close your eyes and to do the process, and it takes only a few seconds, and you give yourself that instruction and you give yourself the name of the exercise, so that's your direction that you're going in, that's your intention. And as you've heard before here in our series here with the Phoenix process, that intention is not a goal, it's an aim. So we're not interested in the product, we're interested in the process. Just involve yourself in the process and do it on a regular basis every day, and try to do it as a way of dosing yourself. Just as you would give yourself any medicine, you dose yourself with the imagery. So you do it in the morning, you do it at night, you do it in the late afternoon if necessary. So you're giving yourself medicine in a sense, but it's a mental medicine that you are giving to become your own healthcare practitioner. So we're going to show you a number of ways of application of the mental imagery process that is useful in conjunction with this Phoenix program. As we begin the process, again, in conjunction with this being one that's simple and easy to learn, easy to do, certainly easy to teach, so all you need to do is sit up straight in a chair, back straight, preferably having a chair with arms, putting your arms on the chair and feet flat on the floor. Don't cross your legs and don't cross your arms or hands. So you're sitting up straight, back straight, arms on the arms of the chair, feet flat on the floor. And this is called the Pharaoh's posture. And you'll see an illustration of this in your workbook, very clearly specified. And what you do is close your eyes so that you blot out external distractions. If you're uncomfortable doing it with your eyes closed, keep your eyes open if that's necessary. The key to the work is the breathing. That's the third component of doing imagery. The breathing is done in a special way. You breathe out long, slow exhalations through your mouth. Breathing out long, slow exhalations gets rid of the carbon dioxide or the waste products from the body. It calms you down. It stimulates the vagus nerve, which is the quieting nerve of the body, so you become calm. And it gets rid of a certain chemical or hormone from the system, which is the most destructive one in the system, called noradrenaline or norepinephrine, a derivative of adrenaline, which is very injurious to us. It's the chronic stress hormone. And the breathing out gets rid of it. When you do the breathing out and all of this is taking place, you're opening the door for the imagery process to take place. What we want with that, of course, is when you do the long, slow exhalation, you're impelled, of course, to breathe in. The breathing in will take place naturally, but the breathing in that we are advising you to do should be brief, normal at best, never exaggerated. Because you see, when you breathe in deeply like that, you're revving yourself up. You're actually exciting yourself. You're stimulating the sympathetic or excitatory nervous system. And you're really negating the relaxed state that is necessary and the ridding yourself of the waste products and the relaxation possibility to calm yourself down by the breathing in that heavy, exaggerated way. So you breathe in rather simply, briefly, or normally, and that'll be enough to allow you to breathe out long and slow. And if you need to breathe out to amplify it, you can push it out by pursing your lips and pushing out the CO2. And that's all there is to it. And then simply going to breathe out a certain number of times to get into this very quick, relaxed state and calm state, generally 3 times, breathing out before breathing in from a neutral position. And after you breathe out 3 times slowly, followed by an inhalation, you can breathe any way you want because you've already affected the calm state that's necessary, that quiet moment to do the work. And then you'll give yourself the name of the exercise, what its intention is, said in the present tense. And as you've heard how important it is for the grammar of self, which is an essential component of this resurrective process of the phoenix, to stay in the present. So you give yourself the name of the exercise, the intention in the present tense, and how many seconds it is taking, not how long it will take, how many seconds it is taking. Generally speaking, the instruction is a few seconds. Your biological clock will do the rest, and you shall open your eyes in the appropriate amount of time that you need yourself for the exercise. Some of you have a longer rhythm, some of you a slower rhythm, some of you a quick rhythm. And so whatever it takes for you, it takes. And so there's no, quote, right way. But please understand that the function of imagery is homeopathic, and being homeopathic, you're using a micro input. The longer the imagery is, the longer you stay in it, the less power it has. You become habituated rather quickly, and it loses its verve, it loses its elan, it loses its vitality and its value to push the movement that's necessary for life. Remember, movement is life. And when there's movement, there's life. And when movement stops and a cessation of movement takes place, that's moving toward